Probably American bourbon. Yeah, he needs like the top shelf American bourbon. You know, Wild Turkey will not cut it. He needs that shit, you know, when there's like a villain in a movie and they've got the shot glass with a single cube of ice and the alcohol in it, the like whiskey or bourbon that's in there, that's what he needs. That kind of whiskey specifically. And you know they're drinking the kind of shit that like you or I would have to sell 2 organs and half our blood to get. Anyway, it's Anji o'clock? Nope, it's May o'clock, never mind. I'm just... Was that good enough, Guffy? Would you like me to look more disappointed? I was asked to stare disappointed. Is it a yes, it was good enough, or a yes, you want me to look more? Peak! Peak! It's based. Anyway, Anji died. That combo killed Anji, by the way, in case you weren't aware. Just sitting there looking at the Anji guts like, wait, but what? This time Anji lives. This time Anji, he's vibing. No, he's not vibing. He's alive, though. He does stay living. No, never mind. Never mind, that was Cap. That was Cap the whole time. It was actually, I was capping. May moment, the sequel. The sequel nobody asked for. I feel like Ko would be a good. Ko is the up spin, right? I feel like that would be a good answer to a lot of the dolphin chicanery, a lot of the Blanca movement. You know, if you've played Street Fighter 6, it's kind of you kind of have, you know, the Blanca balls and the rainbow balls. You know what I mean? Because it's similar trajectories. They're both charge moves. Well, no, Rainbow Ball's not a charge move in Street Fighter 6, but you don't have a more traditional up ball, so it works. They're both charge moves. May is in pain. May is currently suffering as we speak. We spin. I would simply spin. Me, I would simply throw spin. So on the one hand, May does love her individual counter hits. You know, May really fucking wants to press and just hope that you're pressing too, and hit you with the one big anchor hit that leads into a combo where your entire bloodline goes extinct, and that's very spinnable. But at the same time, if you're just gonna stand there spinning, he's gonna throw you. We can also counter the anchor. The Kool-Aid Man's not the only thing that can counter in this game, alright? As long as you have bullets in your Hunter's pistol, and you don't use the blunderbuss, because the pistol is for real high-skill players, okay? None of that noob blunderbuss shit. You got bullets in your Hunter's pistol because you're a pro. You can parry anything. By bullets, I mean enough tension to do a super. Yeah, see? Spin to win. Spin to win. Because May's gonna be like, you're moving! You know? And he simply spin to win. It's as simple as that, unless you get thrown. And then it's not as simple as that anymore, and then it's a little more complicated. Then the world becomes a little bit more complicated. But I choose to believe when the world becomes complicated that actually it's a lie pushed by the deep state, and the world is as simple as I thought it was when I was 5. Because it's emotionally convenient for me. And that's the prime determinant of truth, is what's emotionally convenient from me. There goes half of Anji's health, BT dubs. Like half his effective health, I mean. However, there's no... trying to bait... Oh my god. No, it's the 5-head play! You gold burst to bait a punish to the gold burst. The burst is the bait! You guys! You burst, you gold burst. If it hits them, you get the gold burst, you get the positive bonus, you get a knockdown in the corner, awesome. If it doesn't, they think, oh no, I can do something about this. And then you punish them for trying to punish you. It's brilliant. And definitely completely intentional. Definitely 100% intentional, how it works. It's called stagger pressure. It's called spacing traps, Sweaty, look it up. All right, get educated. Okay, educate yourself on fighting games. speaking of spacing traps, there's a lot of buttons just being like, no, you're gonna come forward. 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 It was Anji who took the first step forward, but also it worked out for him because eventually they gave up on this whole "I'm gonna control the space right in front of you" thing, and then Milk capitalized. We take the pressure reset. Milk is able to escape from it though, and Ko means that the 5H will lose out. And Milk is able to close out the round. I'm still not going to say the fall. I'm not doing that. You can't make me. You're not God. Alright? Not even God can make me say the whole tag. We also take the pressure reset. In this household, in both households, we take the pressure resets. And May is looking a little bit rough. You know, May has seen better days. Certainly. However, May does have the damage, despite the Anji guts. Okay, May not have the damage here because there's probably going to be an RC after this into a combo. And with the wall break, not even with the wall break, it just kills. Never mind, I'm capping. I better stop the cap. So I worked in a school until this previous July. And the first year I worked in school, I worked in a classroom with a 6th grade math teacher. And when he felt that one of his students was being dishonest with him, being deceitful, perhaps, he would tell them, and I quote, "You better stop the cap." And I think that's the entire point of reaching like the middle-aged, quintessential suburban parent age. And I say suburban parent is really unnecessary. It's quintessential parent age. But this man was like the platonic ideal of suburban white dad. He was the most suburban white father in the world. But I think misusing the young people's slang like that, it's the only reason to get old. You know? You gotta find the upside. You gotta be like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you that you better stop the cap, and it's gonna be funny as fuck for me. You're gonna be like, you should just say stop capping. Was he even using it improperly? It felt improper when he said it. It felt like he was misusing cap. I know that cap, you know, he was using the correct definition of cap, but you would not really hear one of the youths if you said something to them they didn't believe and they thought you were intentionally lying to them. They wouldn't really say stop the cap. You know, they might say that's cap or stop capping, but they wouldn't say it as stop the cap. So it's the correct definition of cap, which means lies, deceit, untruths. Not because Anji guts. Anji moment. Anji guts moment. We do not die. We do not perish. Anji Chad stay living. You know. He is Japanese. He has a Japanese guts. It's true. It's kind of, I'm trying to think of an analog, but I don't know. I feel like when I was a youngin', if we wanted to informally call something out as being untrue, we would just call it bullshit. I can't think of a slang term like, I mean, technically bullshit is a slang term, but it's one of those. It's one of those slang terms slash cuss words, mostly cuss words, that kind of they survive much longer than like more quote unquote innocent. It's do or die for ThereGoesMySanity by BT Dubs, but it's still possible because of May damage. It's no longer possible. You know, I can't. You know, I can't think of. I guess there was a point where people would be like, "Why you always